Hello digital warriors, and welcome back to The Forge. Today I will share an important update with you, because after 80 plus episodes and over 3 years of exploring software excellence, I am making a strategic shift that I want to share with you. Over the past year, especially through the 26 episodes of the mini-series with investors and CEOs, where in the backstage of it we had almost 130 guests in the research that they baked 52 unicorns, I've seen the same patterns emerging again and again. Companies that are pouring millions into AI, especially in AI code assistant. GitHub Copilot, ChatGPT Enterprise, Claude Code, Windsurf, Cursor, you can name it. Almost we have AI coding assistant everywhere, and the adoption in the market seems to be between 70 and 90%. But as we understood in the last episodes, since I started to do the retrospective on the research I am conducting, we have identified a gap between the AI tool adoption and the organizational readiness to use these tools without creating chaos, without creating the condition for burnout and disengagement in their people. And so this gap in the middle is what I call the AI Readiness Gap. And last week we have discussed in depth about it. I invite you to click in the link above about the video that we have released last week. In a nutshell, the data are backing up all this research that I have taken in consideration beside my own. Because 39.9% drop in refactor code when AI is adopted without fundamentals is a clear indicator that the research for GitClear in 2024 is showcasing as the alarm of a new behavior in the development teams about their code base. It means that the code is not clean and polished at every new release. Indeed, we have a 17.1 year-over-year increase in code duplications. And this is another indicator that showcases that code is now built in a way that the time to live of an enterprise application is dramatically decreased from the average 10 years that it was in the past, because now the code is rebuilt, not refactored. And rebuilding a code base, especially when it is without test, is very dangerous. A danger that indeed is showcased on people's side, because the amount of disengaged and burnout is not decreasing after the COVID, is increasing with dramatic disengagement and burnout also on leadership side, with 77, almost 80% of developers disengage, and almost 40% that they are or they have experienced burnout. And I start to see people that are coming or moving in sick leave for burnout reasons almost in every company. So this is an indicator, a social indicator, that in our organization, AI deployed without fundamentals doesn't create the expected productivity that everybody was hoping for. It creates technical depth at machine speed, a speed that humans seems they are not able to handle. And an organization without humans, as we saw in the first experiment of AI-driven company, is not possible. Even the automotive itself is not working in a fully robotic chain. So, here is what is happening on my side. I've been approached by multiple companies, fintech, health tech, enterprise SaaS, automotive, energy. All of them, they are facing the same challenge, the exact same challenge. They have made massive AI investment. They are seeing adoption. They are observing initial return of investment, small victories, but in the long term, they are not seeing the return of investment they expected, especially after so big investments. And I'm already recording new episodes with CEOs, CTOs, and engineering leaders about how they are navigating these AI readiness challenges in their organization. But between this conversation, the assessment, the research that I am doing as a follow-up of what I've started last year with the investors, companies, after we have started to release the free AI Readiness Assessment, is making me in a position that I cannot maintain the weekly publish schedule you are used with. So I'm pressing pause on the weekly format to focus completely on what I'm calling the last mile, helping organizations to close their AI readiness gap. It's not a pause that will stop the podcast. It's more like slowing it down. But it is what makes things exciting. I'm not disappearing, trust me. You will see episodes from time to time and shorts when I have something worth sharing. More casual content with key messages. So expect more shorts from me, from the office, from the garage, outside, in the gym. I will share with you discovery that I am finding working with these organizations and consideration, retrospective, introspection of why I observe this and what is triggering in me all this exposure to these challenges. But also I am working on the new season that will restart in 2026, where I envision two branches of content. Branch one is with real companies facing real AI readiness challenges, not sanitized case study, actual CTOs, VPs of engineering, CEOs sharing, it is what we thought AI would do, it is what actually happened, it is how we are closing the gap. Branch 2 instead will be with elite crafters, especially with friends that are crafters, and guests who are actually navigating this complex time ahead of us. Not influencers, not tool evangelists, trust me, people, real people from the trenches like me with fundamentals that they have built across decades of working shoulder on shoulder with other crafters on the IT industry, showing you how to thrive, not just survive in the AI era. Plus, I will continue my LinkedIn and Substack blog postings, less frequent, but more substantial, more laser focus on specific topics, like, for instance, spec-driven development. So we will focus on topics that in these years you have showcased me are more exciting for you, especially technical topics. But because I will be in the trenches with this organization, I will also have the opportunity to catalog and know what actually doesn't work, working or co-working with AI, and all the experiments that we have made in order to make it working. So these will become not theory, but results with case study, especially with data cleaned due to NDA reasons from structural IP protected aspects, but I will try to keep a data-driven approach to showcase you with the catalogs that we will build patterns that can help all of us in improving the situation of software development and the IT industry into this complex time. For this reason, now, if you are watching this and you are a CEO, CTO, or VP of engineering, and you are thinking, wait, we are as well adopting AI. We are even further than 80-90% of AI adoption. And we are seeing exactly those patterns that Mike is just described. So don't wait that I restart the podcast in 2026. Let's talk now. Let's talk now with me, with their partners, that we have all the other crafters, that they are in the trenches with me, trying to help organization in adopting AI coding in the right way. So talk, because here is what happens. We support you in closing your AI readiness gap. You become the case study that helps other companies avoiding the same mistakes, and your experience make our model better for everyone who comes after you. As you see, it's a win-to-win. You win, the industry wins, and recognize you as eminence on the matter, and in the end, everyone wins because we can offer the model and the assessment as open source. And for this reason, the AI Readiness Quiz Scan that we have developed is free. It's a simple 30 minutes, and yes, it's completely free. And everybody can join it, and we will help you showing exactly where your gaps are between adoption and readiness. And we will help to close it. We will provide you guidance. We will empower you and your people to make this investment human and profitable, so that everybody in this difficult time will have something to cheer and congratulate with each other, because we have accomplished an important mission for your organization, but also for the people and the society beneath it. So, to everyone who is being on this journey so far with me and the Forge of Unicorns, I want to say thank you. This is not an ending. This is an evolution of the format and an improvement of our focus into more pragmatic work on the field with the people that are in demand of help. I wish you all the best, and talk to you soon in 2026. Bye, and keep evolving.
Thanks for listening, and please remember to subscribe to the Forge of Unicorns to stay up to date with our latest episodes.